the conservatives on YouTube singing the same song as the Republican senators, but in a key that is more discernible for the naked ear. Right. And here is Charlie Kirk really laying out more or less the same thing, right? Like you have Crowder saying like, poor Ketanji Brown Jackson, she's not going to know if she's really qualified because, so deep. To get on the Supreme Court, because kind of like everything you do, like when you walk into a store and you realize, oh, I'm getting treated like this because I'm a white fucking male, Go ahead. Here is Charlie Kirk following this thread just a little bit more.
So as we get into that, these very simply stated questions do not require overthinking. So I suppose another question here, though, is where does this come from? Well, KBJ, Ketanji Brown Jackson, is what your country looks like on critical race theory. KBJ is your country on CRT. KBJ, Ketanji Brown Jackson, is an embodiment of the tyranny that we currently live under. She's an ideological, unintelligent, yet confident fanatic who is so dismissive that you might even ask the question of what a woman is. And so when she's not even able to answer simple questions on biological reality or the natural law that anchors the Constitution, then how can she possibly be prepared to defend it or the purpose of the Constitution? The answers from KBJ, outside of the fact that she won't answer the very simple ones, such as what is a woman, reveal a distaste for our structure.
You wrote this down.
How will KBJ ever decide a case on a woman's right to choose? How will KBJ ever decide a case on affirmative action if she can't tell us what a woman actually is?
Oh, yeah. I mean, wow.
A black woman on the Supreme Court, right? Yet she won't even admit that she's a woman.
Right. Oh, my God. This makes so much sense. Right.
What did she not? Was the question about her identification? Because pretty sure she identifies as a woman.
Well, I think Charlie Kirk identifies as an asshole, and I hope he can talk about how she's not qualified. Because what did she do? She went to Harvard, and you went to let's see, where did you go to school? Oh, you went to community college. Oh my God!
But that's not even the point. It is.
I know it doesn't matter.
This is your country on people who study
on critical race theory.
People who study questions of race in this country. That's basically what he's saying. This is what we're living under. This regime where a black woman could actually be on the Supreme Court. How oppressive it is. How oppressive.
And, go ahead.
Well,
sorry.
I mean,
I know it's your show.
This is but I'm sorry, but this is like, it doesn't get more naked than this.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, how dare she not answer these questions? Every Supreme Court justice gets up there and doesn't answer questions. It's usually the complaint is they're not answering questions that are relevant to them being Supreme Court justices. In this instance, they're not answering questions that are completely irrelevant to their being Supreme Court justices.
Right.
It's pretty, they got it down the line. The consistency, it's just like, they just say it in slightly different ways.
Right. They just say it's the same key. And, critical. Let's just take the word critical. Analytical. Analytical is the same as critical. That would mean you would have to actually delve into something, learn about it, gather information, see things from different points of view. That's what that would be. That is impossible for them. They grab one little thing and that's all they can fucking hang on to, and it's bullshit. And you're dumb. You're fucking dumb, and you sound like an idiot.
I mean, the quote, I just looked it up to make sure this is the case. Ketanji Brown Jackson, quote, is what your country looks like on critical race theory. So like, this is the blackening of your country.
Yep.
Look at her. She's going to be in a position of power. More critical race theory. Just delete and copy and paste blackness into
No
there.
one fucking said that. Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
that's what it is.
Look.
That's what. More non-white people in this country, more non-white people in positions of power, be very, very, very anxious about that. That's what this is.
Right.
And, you know, he's
because they have been doing, the white men have been doing such a wonderful job.
Wonderful.
It really did. What a great job you've done. You fucking entitled pricks.
Have you noticed what's going on the road when you go out and do your shows? You're starting to do shows now, right? You've been doing it for a while. What's the mood? Give us the sense of what's happening in the country.
Well, now, if I go do a show, the people are coming to see me, so they kind of know what they're getting. So there is a bit of, so when I'm in the clubs in the city, there's a bit of this. You say something hilarious, and then the audience is like, oh, right, not supposed to laugh at that. Like they can't think behind the trigger word. Everything is about them. It used to be like you did a joke and then it was over. You did the joke, you didn't like the joke, move on. But now it's like this whole, we're just comedians until we say something you don't like. And it's ridiculous. But, my audience comes to see me, and I'm lucky for that, but it's like, it's ridiculous. Shut up. Oh God, it's Ginny. Ginny's on her way. We're having lunch together.
Oh,
we're having Thomas's English muffins. Ginny.
You're really excited about the Ginny's thing.
Oh my God, she's so fun. Ginny.
She says crazy stuff.
Yeah, she texted me like so many times. It's so
what a
exciting.
wild card.
You should invite her to your show.
Ginny Thomas.
Have you thought about that? Like inviting luminaries like this to your show?
That's a good idea.
That would be pretty fun, I think.
Girl power.
All right, I'll do that. I mean, she seems like a lot of fun.
It's very possible. No.
Yeah.
That would be quite an odd couple, you two.
Is he going to recuse himself?
No.
Do we even know if he's in
he's out of the hospital today.
No, he just got out of the hospital.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
That sucks.
Sorry, everybody.
Sorry. Yeah, and then that's, for you to say that's horrible. He wants to be in the hospital.
How could you possibly say that?
Right.
Yeah, that's I'm not too worried about that. I feel very confident that it is perfectly appropriate to wish ill upon well, it's not so much I wish ill, I just wish that certain Supreme Court justices would no longer be on the Supreme Court. And so
agreed.
No, we're just saying, I was saying I am rooting for him to get a vacation home on a beach and to stay there for the rest of his life.
I'm willing to concede that I am okay with him feeling like, oh, this illness has given me a new sense of how fleeting life is. Mm-hmm. And therefore I'm going to retire and get on with, the next chapter of my life.
Enjoy my retirement with my wife.
Yeah. Why am I doing this?
I mean, they are a match made in hell, but they seem to love each other. Spend time together. Do it. Yeah. Need to spend more time with your
wife. I think it's all about family. That's Lindsey Graham. He knows about family.
Also, he could maybe, do more out of office than he could do in office.
Right.
We hear that occasionally.
Outside change theory.
Exactly.
Huh?
Oh God.
The world needs a Clarence Thomas podcast.
Oh, I would love that. That would be hilarious.
That's how he can really change the world.